Everyone, and welcome to today's video. In today's video we are going to be looking at how to make a lot of caps from your vendors in Fallout 76, and also how to sell items to AI vendors to also earn your daily max amount of caps. So earning caps from vendors is all about flipping weapons. Now if you don't know what this means, it means that you go to another vendor, you go around servers and you look through vendors with a lot of 3-star weapons or a lot of plans or items, aid, whatever like that, and you look for cheap items that you think you can sell for more. A good website to use is Fed76, where you can price check your legendary weapons and see how much they're worth. Now it's important to mention that for Fed76 it's pretty outdated, so a lot of the items is actually very overpriced. So you want to look at the prices on Fed76 and then consider to go a bit lower than that. But as you can see here, I have a bunch of weapons in my vendor right here. Most of these weapons is weapons that I've bought for cheaper and that I've then put up for more. And you can also see I've also done that with the plants over here. I have bought very cheap plants and then I'm selling them on for even more. Same goes for junk. Now I don't have any junk for sale right now, but a bulk junk like bulk adhesive, bulk aluminium, that sells very good. Now I'm gonna show you how to make that in a second. Now to make bulk junk you want to find a tinker's workbench. Now this is where you can make all of the bulk that you want. So you go in and you click craft. Now you're going to be finding the bulk section here. Now you can see it will cost you plastic and it will cost you junk to make this bulk version. Now bulk version is basically taking some junk and making it way less. So if I make some bulk copper, now I can't make much, it will weigh maybe from 3 pounds to 0.8 pounds. So it's very useful to have in your vendor because it just weighs way less. And you can see here you'll need plastic and you will need the junk that you want to bulk. Now I don't have that much plastic anymore, I haven't farmed that much on this character, but this is basically how you want to be mass producing it. Now there is some important perks to use with this, and that is super duper. If I head into my perk tree over here, you will be able to see that in luck I can equip a perk card called super duper. Now you can see here when you craft anything there is a 30% chance that you'll get double the results. Now this actually works on bulk junk, so you want to make sure that you use that so that you can get more bulk junk. Now bulk junk isn't the only thing to make caps from, because you can also make caps from serums. Now as you can see here, I have right now 9 empath serums and 20 egghead serums. Now these serums I don't use, so I'm gonna sell these off. And if we go in to one of these AI vendors at Foundation, you'll be able to see that I can actually sell these to them for a very high amount. So if you go over here to Sunny, you will see that he will have a max amount of caps every day at 1,400 caps. Now if we head over to the aid section here and we get down to our serums, I can sell these for 405 each, so I'm going to sell one for 400. Now we've just earned ourselves 400 caps from one serum. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change over to my trading build. Now this trading build has the max amount of charisma and a bunch of charisma cards. Now as you can see here, I use what is very important in this build, and that is a very special card called, let me just see, Hard Bargain. Now this card does that buying and selling prices are not at non-player vendors are now much better. So this will basically help you sell everything for way cheaper. So let's equip this build and let's head back to Sunny, and now let's sell off some more serums. Now you can see here I can sell a single serum here for 500. Now I was a bit stupid to sell my other serum for 405, because now I can't sell another one for 500. You usually want to sell 2 for 1,000 and then go to your normal build and sell 1 for 400. So now I'm going to switch back to my other build right here, to my commando build. And I'm going to sell off one of these. You can see he still has 90 caps left there. That way I can just sell some right away or whatever I really want. I don't really use right away since I'm a bloody build, so I'm just gonna sell some of this. And there we go. Now I can just sell 3 more, and I have earned 1,400 caps for the day. Now you can do this every day, but for a lot of newer players, it's actually hard to get your hands on serums because you can't craft them. To craft serums, you have to max out the Enclave questline, and I'm not going to guide you through how you do that. You can search that up in YouTube, but to actually make serums, you have to buy the plants. Now I'm going to show you where you can buy these plants. Now, as I said, you actually have to complete the Enclave questline, and once you've done that, you will get access to the White Spring Bunker. Now, once you're over here at the Enclave Bunker, you can enter, and you will be able to find a science terminal where you can buy all of the plants for the serums. But I'm not going to show this in this video because that is not what you want to do in this video. What you actually want to do in this video is buy serums from other people. Now, what I mean by that is hopping servers and finding vendors that might sell serums for very cheap. Now, I often see people selling serums for around 190 caps, and now you actually know that you can sell these on for 500 caps in normal vendors, so you're gonna end up making profit from this. So I'm just gonna head over to some vendors, and I'm gonna show you once I find a vendor that sells serums for cheap. Now you will be able to see here that I found a vendor that actually sells serums for 333 each. Now this is cheaper than 500, meaning that when you sell them, you will at some point earn your money back. But this is still pretty expensive, and you could probably find something cheaper, but I'm still just going to use this as an example. Now what you can do is you can just purchase all these. I'm not going to do it this time, but now you can just sell them on, and you will make a profit over time. Now if we go into my inventory, that's exactly what I did. As I showed you before, I have a ton of serums, and I will sell these on every day to earn more caps. Something that you might also want to do is sell these serums in your vendor, again for a profit. I also see someone selling serums in their vendor for 600 caps or 550, so that when people buy them, they actually make more profit than you even could from your AI vendor. But it's pretty rare for them to sell because it's pretty expensive for a serum, and you usually want to sell serums for around 500, between 300 and 500 caps. But you can actually find some very cheap ones in, other people's vendors. Okay everyone, I was actually able to find quite a great vendor here. You see, I got a Vampire's Explosive Handgun for 4,500, very cheap. And we got a 2-shot faster fire rate Gatling gun for 2,500, a 2-shot Fat Man for 1,500, and we actually got some pretty decent stuff here for pretty cheap. As you can see, we also got a Aristocrat's Explosive 50 cal for 7k and a Aristocrat's Explosive LMG for 7k. So as you can see, this is a very good vendor. Now here we can actually probably flip some of these things. Now I don't have that many caps on me right now. I'm gonna save around 6,000 caps, so I'm gonna keep these. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna buy any of these things. I might come back to this vendor. I added this guy, and I might purchase some stuff from him. But this is a very good vendor, and it's a very good example of a good vendor. If you find any of these bloody faster fire rate, 2-shot faster fire rate, Aristocrats Explosive, Heavies, Vampire Explosives for that cheap, under 10k, then it might actually be worth it, and you might actually want to buy those because they can probably be sold on for very cheap, or you can use them in a bundle for an even better weapon. And if we just check out this guy's other stuff, he has some apparel, some aid, a bunch of plans here. You can also see that they're pretty decently priced. They're not that expensive, and yeah, wow, fixer plan for 700 and Tesla rifle for 800. This is definitely flippable, and you can definitely sell a fixer plan for more, so I'm gonna purchase this. And yeah, we also got ultrasight jetpack, and yeah, I would really recommend looking for these kind of vendors because they're just very good. Like Unstoppable Monster for 800, you could also be able to flip something like that, and Cranberry Relish as well. So look for these vendors and try and buy items from these and then flip them. Something else that you would probably be able to flip is unyielding armor. You can see I found this very cheap unyielding AP refresh ammo weight reduced by 20% for scout armor right leg for only 1,250, so I'm going to purchase this as well. It's very cheap. I might even use this myself. And yeah, this guy's also selling a lot of pieces very cheap, and armor is also something that I recommend you looking out for. Do not purchase bolstering or vanguard, because that is most likely not going to sell, since those effects are redundant. Those are not good anymore. Okay, I'm back at my vendor now, and I'm going to put up this fixer plan that I just bought for 700, and I'm going to put it up for 2,000. Now 2,000 is still pretty cheap for a fixer plan. It's normally worth around 4k on PS4, and I'm on PS4, so I'm going to see if I can make some profit from this, and I want to sell it on. And there we go, it is now listed in my notes here. As you can see, I'm just gonna find it really quickly. And right there we have the fixer plan for 2,000. So hopefully this will sell, but we'll see. Something that I'll also do is I'll list this on Market 76 on the Discord server. So basically all these Discord servers where you can trade, I will list this for 2k and I might get a bite. So that's basically how you want to flip things. I also have other plans that I'm going to put up for sale. Usually I would recommend, if you have a lot of plans, put them up for sale a bit cheaper than they actually go for, and then see if you can get some sales. Somehow I actually sold a T-51B jetpack for 3,000 caps once. Now it's not worth that much. Now it's worth way less, and I actually do think I still have some up for 3,000. But some people are actually are actually willing to buy them for 3,000. You can see here I have T-61 jetpacks up for 3,000. Now this is definitely way overpriced. I will just take this off because it's not worth that much. But it's probably worth around these 500 and under. But yeah, that's basically how you want to flip items. You can also do this with the weapons that you buy, like if you have just bought a cheap bloody fixer, or a 2-shot railway like I have here, and you can just list them for a bit cheaper than they actually go for. And on FAT 76, as I said before, that's very outdated, but you can also take like the prices from FAT 76 and then you can use those as an example, and then you can lower them a bit and put them in your vendor, and it should be around accurate. What you can also do is, if you're in a Discord server, you can go in and price check it. So you just go under the price check channel and you say, hey, what is this item worth? And someone, who is a bit more into trading, they might know what it's worth. But yeah guys, that is my overall guide to how to flip items the best way in Fallout 76 and how to make the most out of your vendors. Now I just wanted to give some credit to Lone Vault Wanderer, because he was the one who made a guide on that you can sell serums for more, at your at AI vendors. So just props to him for finding that, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for 150 subscribers. I also want to say thank you to Naked Vault Dweller for looking into a glitch that I featured in another video. It has gave me a lot more growth, and it has made me bigger in the community, and I appreciate that. It is my birthday soon, so I am not going to be uploading in the next week or so. That's also why I haven't been uploading here the last week, because I've actually been on holiday in Berlin. So I haven't been uploading, but I'm going to be back to the uploading schedule soon. And I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for all the love, and see you all next time.